So it's Sunday and I just finished filming last week's video about my favorite art supplies, and I'm in the midst of getting ready to shoot a stop animation for the art supplies that you would have seen in the introduction of my video. So I thought I would give you a little behind the scenes on what's going on. If you can see my setup, I have a couple lights and I need to finish setting up the supplies on the table, and then I'm gonna do it backwards. I'm gonna remove art supplies one by one and then take a frame with a remote, and then I'll reverse the thing in the editing process. It's really fun. I actually love doing animation like this, even though it takes a really long time. So it's something I always want to do more, but yeah, so far I haven't had enough time to do everything, including in animation, but maybe in the future there'll be more. On my way back from the lake walking, I found a lot of those bluebells, little flowers that grow in the grass. They're some of the first blooms we have here in the spring, and they're really pretty. And yeah, I asked for permission and they said I could pick some of them, and yeah. So it's already Thursday. I keep thinking it's Wednesday, but I didn't film last night. I just was putzing around in this tiny sketchbook. I already had stuff in there, but I added like some ribbons, a few crystals in graphite, another ribbon. And then I wanted to kind of play around with some colored pencils. I believe my main two media right now are graphite and colored pencils, and I wanted to draw a daffodil, but I'll show you the result. Yeah, that's really not what I had in mind. The colors got a little muddy because I layered colors, not in the best way, but that's kind of how you learn, you know, just at least as a self-taught artist. I learn a lot by doing things. I do take, you know, I've taken classes online and read some books and things like that, but a lot of the time it's just trial and error. And yeah, colored pencils, so you can't mix the color on a palette like you would do a paint, but they kind of mix as you apply them on paper. So I'm learning some things here. So what I wanted to do tonight is actually redraw this daffodil kind of with more of the idea of what I had in mind. And to give you an idea is, so I painted this daffodil on an egg last year using acrylic gouache. And what I like about this is just very simple, right? So I wanted to sort of kind of recreate that same effect but with colored pencils, because I like to keep my illustrations rather simple and streamlined. Yeah, so I'm thinking like maybe a light blue background. I might have a light green, yeah, and then just like a two colors for the daffodil, just like I did here, some yellow and then mix in some pink. Yeah, so that's kind of what I want to work on tonight, and then that will be it. I also did a lot of kind of admin stuff so far. I wrote a newsletter on Tuesday, and then kind of tweak some things in the background to make sure everything's up to date. And yeah. It's an absolutely beautiful day, which I didn't really get to enjoy that much because I was inside working, but I did go for a little bit of a walk after work, and it's nice to be able to have some windows open, get some fresh air, you know, spring vibes. So that's pretty cool. So I left off, I was drawing some daffodils in this mini sketchbook, well, mini pocket sketchbook, and I like how this turned out. So the colored pencil version, I decided not to use any yellow or oranges. I don't like orange, and even though I do like yellow chartreuse, I don't love working with yellow, if that makes sense. I don't know, maybe it's just because I guess when you layer other colors with the yellow colored pencils, like I was showing you, it can get super muddy and stuff, And yeah, so maybe it's like a skill level thing, but anyways, I like it with the pinks, and I use a little bit of lavender in the flower, and I'm sure that translates in the camera. And then I wanted to create this sort of movement in the background, so it's not like super flat. So I sort of created some swirls in the background, which could be the sky. And yeah, I wanted to create this movement and this sort of feeling of nature and flowers being ethereal, if that makes sense. So that's an idea I'd like to translate more into my work, especially when I work with colored pencils, is this idea of softness and etherealism. Is that a word? Yeah, so it's kind of like I'm at this stage where I have a vision, but I'm not entirely sure how to translate into paper. Let me know if you've ever encountered that issue if you're an artist. So yeah, and then I decided to draw a daffodil in graphite, and but this is missing something. I probably will draw another daffodil in the background. So I don't think I'm going to start a big drawing tonight. I might do another page in my sketchbook of minerals or crystals. I have a few that I'd like to draw. I haven't drawn yet. I think that would be fun. And then I'll keep like a large drawing for my next vlog or video. I normally don't end a vlog with an unfinished drawing, so this will be a first. I was working in my sketchbook, working on this spread and drawing a magnolia in graphite, but I'm not finished yet. And part of me is getting a little bit frustrated. It's kind of like sort of the ugly stage, I guess. And I don't know, I guess I'm feeling I think I need to put it away and go do something else. So maybe I'll just go outside for a little bit. It's another beautiful day. And also that reminds me that I need to spend more time outside, because I do spend a lot of time inside, whether it's, you know, through my day job or working on drawings. So I'm going to close the vlog here. I hope you don't mind. I know this week was a little bit uneventful. These past few months have been kind of more slow paced. So we'll see how it goes. But for now, I'm gonna leave you here. If you watched the video till the end, thank you very much. And if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you next week with a new video. Bye!